From speed nearly snapping Kaká's leg to throwing the dumbest questions at Drogba. Wait till you see what he did to Ronaldo. Yeah, this is what happens when YouTubers meet football legends. iShowSpeed, the wildly energetic and unpredictable YouTuber, has made a name for himself not just through his viral content and chaotic live streams, but also by rubbing shoulders with some of the biggest names in football. From fanboy moments to jaw-dropping reactions, he's had the rare chance to meet legends of the game, players most fans only dream of seeing up close. But somehow, these meetings always manage to stir up a bit of controversy. It's like every football meetup turns into a meme factory, entertaining the internet while leaving fans both cringing and laughing at the same time. Remember that time Speed met Drogba and, instead of keeping it cool, he hit him with the most brainless question ever? Like, bro, you've got a football legend in front of you, and that's the silly question you could think of. But wait, Speed didn't stop there. He accepted a challenge from Drogba to race just to see who's faster. Now that's some real guts. Remember when Speed was out there in one of his charity matches, got a golden pass from Hazard, yes, Eden freaking Hazard, and completely fumble like he's allergic to goals? Honestly, folks, watching YouTubers link up with real football legends could be pure comedy. You can almost see Hazard's soul leave his body after that disaster of a play by Speed. The frustration? Off the charts. Even Roberto Carlos couldn't resist clowning him after the match. Man had this legend laughing like he just watched a comedy special on the pitch. Oh, you thought Speed was wild? Well, let's just say that all he's done is a warm-up. What you're about to see next makes all his done look like a bedtime story. And he didn't just get roasted by a few people, the entire internet came for him. Now this is wild. Imagine having the audacity to slide tackle one of the greatest players of all time, Kaká. But these players weren't the only ones caught in the chaos. Even Mr. Beast himself couldn't dodge the speed trap. Who knew the king of challenges would fall victim to a little speed bump? And Speed's encounter with Ronaldo almost ended in a fight. But before we get into the drama, let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, aka CR7, who's already had a few epic challenges with other YouTubers. But spoiler alert, they didn't all end on a high note. One of his first challenges was with a YouTuber who got famous for impersonating none other than Ronaldo himself. Years later, the two finally meet for a challenge, and guess who else is in the mix? Marta. Yep, they were all out there for some jaw-dropping videos of Cristiano scoring insane goals. But here's the kicker. This YouTuber had the nerve to challenge the Portuguese legend to catch. You can probably guess how that ended. In the end, it was Cristiano Ronaldo who claimed victory in the challenge. With his signature focus, relentless drive, and a touch of flair that only he can deliver, Ronaldo turned the pressure into performance. But that wasn't the only challenge he faced against YouTubers. Way back in the day, he made an appearance on none other than the W2S channel. Yes, the same channel known for outrageous challenges, intense rivalries, and viral football moments. During his appearance, he wasn't just another guest. He put on a show. We're talking skill, flair, and confidence. The kind of performance that makes you go, wait, is this guy secretly a pro? It was all going smoothly until the grand finale. In a shocking twist, just when it seemed like he had it in the bag, he ended up losing the challenge. And not just any loss. He got served with an absolutely ridiculous loss. One of those, did that really just happen? Moments. Next, we'll be diving into one of the greatest YouTuber versus football player moments of all time, when the greatest YouTuber on the planet met the greatest footballer of all time. And not just met. Challenge him in a game of skill, pressure, and one very massive prize. The setup was wild. For a jaw-dropping prize of $1 million, Khalid, an underdog with heart and confidence, was going head-to-head with none other than Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, that Ronaldo. The legend. The GOAT. The one with over 800 career goals, countless titles, and millions of fans. And now, he was here, ready to take on a YouTube challenge that could potentially cost someone $1 million. With millions watching, the rules were laid out. Hit 3 targets on the goal. First one to do it, wins. That's it. Sounds simple, right? But when Ronaldo is your opponent, yeah, suddenly things aren't so simple. Khalid stepped up first. The world watched. Boom! He missed. Then Ronaldo took his shot. Missed too. Gasps all around. The score was tied at 0, but for Khalid, this was a blessing. As the round went on, Khalid found something. Maybe luck, maybe adrenaline, but he nailed the first target. Khalid was beating Ronaldo. Let that sink in. The disbelief was written on everyone's faces. Even Ronaldo gave a little nod of respect. But this wasn't over. Not even close. Ronaldo stepped up again. He focused, took the shot, missed. Khalid now had the chance to go 2-up. If he could hit just one more, this dream would become very real. And then, bang, he did it again. Khalid now had 2 targets hit. One more, and he'd be walking away with $1 million. Ronaldo? Still scoreless. Everyone watching was stunned. At this point, even Ronaldo was feeling the pressure. When asked if he thought he could hit the next 3 in a row to win, he smiled and said honestly, "No." That moment of humility showed everyone. Even the GOAT knew the odds were slipping away. And Ronaldo would miss his last shot. But Khalid still had match point. One more target hit, and it was over. $1 million in his bank account. He took a deep breath. He stepped forward. The host gave him space. "This is your moment," he said. He kicked. Target hit. Game over. The crowd went wild. The YouTuber had done it. He beat Cristiano Ronaldo in a challenge on camera and made one of the most entertaining, unexpected, and unforgettable moments in YouTube history. As the credits rolled and fans around the world hit replay, one thing was clear. This wasn't just the biggest guest ever on the channel. It was the biggest moment. Now back to iShowSpeed, because when this dude finally came face to face with the legendary Portuguese GOAT himself, Cristiano Ronaldo, the entire internet hit pause. But just a few months later, he nearly threw it all away. In what should have been a friendly, low-stakes match, he joined a foot-7 game against none other than Cristian Nino Jr., and let's just say, it did not go as planned. He was humiliated. The chat between the two was cool until this happened. Just imagine the kind of fight Ronaldo would have with Chris Io if something serious happened to his son. So folks, let me take you back for a second. Remember when Ronaldo had to break a sweat just to get back at the YouTuber DJ, Mario? Yeah, that intense. Just to give you a taste of this guy's insane skills, check out what he pulled off against none other than Ronaldinho himself. I mean, we're talking about a guy who made the legend look like he needed a tutorial. They did a crossbar challenge and a penalty shootout, and in the end, the Marian managed to beat Ronaldinho. Let's dive into one of the most entertaining challenges in football, where YouTuber Theo Baker took on some of the biggest stars in the game. The real action began when Theo faced off against PSG's superstar squad. His first challenge? The colossal Gianluigi Donnarumma. The YouTuber gave it his all, but Donnarumma wasn't having it, winning a penalty shootout. Yet the real jaw-dropper came when Theo saw Neymar once again. This time they went head-to-head in a juggling contest. And Theo? Well, let's just say he was completely humiliated. To top it all off, the impossible happened. Not only did Theo meet Neymar, but he also got to go one-on-one with Mbappé. It was a surreal moment, and after that bombshell, the infamous meme of the French striker was born. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Theo Baker, known for his wild and daring challenges with famous players, had a chance to go toe-to-toe with some of the biggest names in football. He's even had a run-in with this legendary lady. Yes, the one and only Alicia Lehmann, one of the best women's soccer players on the planet. She didn't just participate, she dominated, scoring some insane goals that left Theo in awe. And that's a wrap on the wild world of YouTubers versus football players, where internet clout meets athletic power. From jaw-dropping challenges to unexpected matchups, these moments never fail to entertain. But now we want to hear from you. What's your favorite YouTuber versus football player moment? What other epic collabs or crazy face-offs have you seen that we didn't mention? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you had fun watching this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing stories and epic showdowns you won't believe actually happened. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.